Hi my loves, thank you so much for joining me here at the Fab Life. I hope everyone is staying well and keeping safe in these tough times. I hope that you are taking care of yourselves and your loved ones as well. Today I've got a very chilled sit down chit chat video, just talking through some of the products that I've been buying online, because obviously we are all staying in, trying to be as safe as we can. It's a mixture of some of my old favorites that I'm just rebuying time and time again in terms of just stocking up, as well as some new products that I wanted to try. So I've got a mixture of makeup, some skincare and beauty products, as well as some hair care products. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then definitely like this video. Please do subscribe and support this channel, and definitely keep watching. Firstly, I just want to say, excuse my braids looking a little bit old and raggedy. It is definitely time to take these braids out. I tend to use protective stylings like braids when I'm going on holiday, and before the lockdown I had actually been on holiday, hence why I have braids on. I was lucky enough and fortunate enough to go back to my happy place that we tend to go each year, which is to Mauritius. I just feel so re-energized and my spiritual tank is topped up, and it was such a fabulous trip. I'll put up some pictures. Obviously we got back before the lockdown happened here in the UK, so I am obviously now back home, and these braids will be coming out shortly. The other thing to say is, I know it looks like I'm just lounging around at home in my dressing gown, but this is actually not my dressing gown. It is this beautiful kimono. Maybe I'll put up a picture somewhere in full so you can see, and I'll link it down below if I can remember where it was from. It was a little while ago, but I'm sure I'll link something similar. Everything I'm wearing I'll link down below. This bodysuit is from Zara. I did feature it in my most recent Zara and Mango haul. Again, I'll put up the iCard somewhere up here. Everything else, including my lip colour, which is my go-to by CYO. Again, I'll link that as well. I thought this was a great time to make this video because most of us, or hopefully all of us, are self-isolating and social distancing at home, and so it was a great time to pick up some of these products, and I thought I would share those with you. I'm trying as much as I can to be quite responsible in these times. I think it is very easy to sit at home on your laptop or on your computer and just shop away and just keep buying lots of things, but actually being financially responsible in these times is probably the best way to go, because we are in such uncertain times. But I think it's very apt that it's a super affordable drugstore haul of all these brands, whether it's hair, makeup or skincare. They are all super inexpensive, like I said, all from Boots, Superdrug and Sephora. The first product to show you is the Benefit Bad Girl Bag Mascara. I absolutely love this mascara. For me, this is my go-to mascara. I'm someone who firstly doesn't really wear false lashes, although I have recently bought some false lashes that I want to try out, and now that we're at home, this is going to be the perfect time to start trying them out, because I'm always really paranoid that they're going to just fall off while you're out and about somewhere, so I will be trying those out. But I've got the unfortunate combination of not being very au fait with putting on lashes, but also secondly I have quite thin and I would say reasonably sparse lashes, so I need mascaras that are quite volumizing, and I find this does a great job at volumizing but also lengthening my lashes. It looks like that. I have got one that I'm still using at the moment, but I am running low, and so I thought while I was doing this order, this would be a great one to pick up. Another absolute favourite of mine is this CYO fixing spray. It is a makeup fixing spray. I think this has got to be my absolute favourite drugstore fixing spray. It is amazing. I have found nothing that compares to this, and it's only £5. I actually discovered this by accident a while ago at the airport. Once I forgot my fixing spray, and I was going away for about 5 days. Usually my work trips are anywhere between 4 and 5 days, usually once a month. So I don't know how I forgot that, but I forgot that anyway, and while I was at the airport I decided to pick up a few things, and honestly I went for this because it was 50ml, and I knew that on the journey back I would have to obviously pop this in the transparent bag, and when I used it, oh my gosh, I absolutely loved it, and it has become my go-to. Now obviously this month my work trip has been cancelled and for the foreseeable future, so while I was picking up a few things, I thought I need to pick this up and stock up because I wouldn't want to run out of this. It's not particularly mattifying, but I find that it's a little bit more dewy. It is great if you use a lot of powder, or if I set my makeup with powder. If you want to avoid that powdery look, then using this on top just sort of lessens the powdery look. The next two items I have are from Sephora, and I haven't tried either of these two before. The first is this matte lipstick by Fenty Beauty. It's from the matte range, but the actual colour is Flamingo Acid. So that's what it looks like, that classic Fenty gorgeous packaging. Oh, it's such a beautiful colour. So if I show you on my skin so you can see, look how beautiful that is. And for me, it'll be more a going out lip colour, and like I said, I only bought it because I'd seen it on someone and she looked stunning. The other thing I bought from Sephora, which I haven't tried before and I have been keen to try for some time, is the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. Now honestly, I am not sure if this is the right shade for me. I hope it is. I tried to match it against other people that I'd seen wearing them, and I think that I needed more of a 73 or a 72, I think, from what I had deduced, but I ended up getting the deep 74 warm, and I'm hoping that even if it is a little dark for me, that it's not too dark, and as long as I blended it into my neck and into my jawline, I'm hoping it'll be okay. Ooh, it looks like it might be a little dark. So I've just swatched the foundation against my current foundation, which I've got on right now. On the top here is my current foundation, which I'm using today, which is the Revolution foundation. I can't remember the name, but I will be talking about that because I bought another one of those, so I'll be showing you that in a minute. And underneath here is the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation in the colour 74 Warm. It is definitely darker. I know it's not looking so bad actually against my hand, but on my face it's definitely going to be darker than my own skin tone. A little bit disappointing that it's not my exact shade. Obviously it's super high coverage as well. So it's not an everyday foundation. It was one that I thought would be great more on special occasions or going out or just on a night out. Not that we'll be having those anytime soon. So I'll just be putting that away into my makeup drawer to bring out at some point. Next up is my current foundation that I'm using. When it comes to drugstore, there are a few that I do like and I do use. The one I am currently using, which is what I just bought a top up of, is the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation, and I use the shade F13. I do have one at the moment, which is what I used to swatch on here, which I used this morning for my face. So normally, along with my Conceal and Define foundation, I tend to go for the C13 Conceal and Define Concealer. They are the exact same shade. They are perfect. They're so complementary. They really go together. But now they seem to have a newer one, which is bigger. And this is called the Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer. It says long wear and crease proof. So of course I got it in the same F13, but unfortunately it does not look like the same shade. It looks like it's a fraction lighter. Again, I'll swatch these so I can show you. Okay, I feel like I've got 50 shades of brown going on here. At the bottom here is the Kat Von D foundation, so we're going to ignore that one for a moment. Next up here is the Revolution foundation, and this is in the colour F13, like I said. Next to it here, which looks identical, is the old Revolution concealer, which is called C13, which is meant to match the F13. And up here is the new Revolution in C13, which is definitely lighter. So this concealer will now have to be a highlighting concealer, and this was in C13, which means I will probably try and buy this again in maybe the 13.5, and hoping that will be my perfect shade when it comes to concealing. The other thing I bought from Revolution, actually this is Revolution Pro, was this Golden Flare skin finish. I wanted some sort of highlighter or illuminator because my old one broke. Well, I dropped it when I was last traveling, smashed into a million pieces, and so I was in the hunt for a new one, and I'm happy to try out just different ones. I've never tried this one before, so I thought I would try it. Let's just break that seal. And that's what it looks like. I wanted something that was quite warm, quite golden. It certainly looks beautiful. It's got some nice reflective particles in there. So again, this will be great just on the bridge of the nose if you're highlighting. Obviously this is going to be really lovely on any of your high points. I do normally do this with a brush, not with my fingers. If I swatch that there so you can see. There it is there, quite subtle. I do like my makeup quite subtle. I'm hoping again that it wouldn't be too light because I don't want it to come across too ashy, but this was the darkest of all. I think there were 4 different shades in these illuminators and the golden glare was the darkest. And the final thing in terms of makeup is this very simple Maybelline Lasting Drama Kohl pencil, which is just a kohl eyeliner. Draws on like an absolute dream, and there it is, so pigmented, so creamy. You literally need the lightest touch and it just creates great under the eye. I have actually got it under my eye right now. And now we're going to move on to skincare. I actually don't have a lot of skincare products to show you, just a small handful. I've just recently done a skincare video in terms of my current favorites and skincare products that I absolutely love. I will link the iCard somewhere up here. Do check that out because that's got a ton of products, from serums and face moisturizers and acids in terms of like glycolic acids, loads of things on there. It is a mixture of luxury and affordable skincare products, whereas these ones I've got here to show you are all affordable. Firstly, I've got these sugar scrubs from L'Oreal Paris. That is what they look like. They smell so scrummy and they look so scrummy. Oh, lovely. So that's the kiwi one, which is about lifting blackheads and purifying. And this is the glow scrub, which is about polishing and boosting radiance. I really wanted to try these. I will probably do a video at some point about at-home pampering because I've got some lovely foot scrubs and face scrubs and just generally maybe just taking off my makeup. That would be a great video. Let me know if you'd like to see that, and I will definitely feature these in that video. Another product that I hadn't actually tried is this Superdrug's own brand. It's called the Anti-Blemish Overnight Serum. Now the story behind this is I was actually on the hunt for some sort of product that you can put on your spots or blemishes when you have a breakout that can help to just reduce that, you know, within a day or two, or some sort of overnight on the spot treatment. I tend to use a lot of preventative products, things that are going to purify the skin and keep the skin just nice and healthy and clean. Out of everything in my skincare routine, that is one thing that I'm still missing, is that holy grail hero product for blemishes, something that you can put on once you actually have blemishes. If you know of a product like that, whatever brand it is, whether it's more drugstore affordable, whether it's more higher end, please do let me know in the comments below. I thought I'd wait and get a product that comes recommended by someone, whether it's you guys or friends or family, rather than just purchasing something that I'm honestly not sure would work. But in the meantime, I got this anti-blemish one, but this is just an overnight serum. So I thought for now this will do, because you're putting it all over your face. Obviously I haven't tried it yet. I am just unboxing all these things today for the first time. It's been proven to unclog pores and help eliminate spot causing bacteria, and therefore helps to prevent breakouts. So again, it's more of a preventative measure. I'm still looking really for a spot treatment. And the last 2 products when it comes to skincare I have tried before. The first is just the Neutrogena Defend and Clear. Again, it's got salicylic acid, which is going to be purifying for the skin. And then the other thing I picked up is the Clearasil Rapid Action Gel Wash. I have used this once before, quite a while ago, and I think it was actually quite good. So again, I thought I would pick that up. I'm pretty sure it also has salicylic acid. Yes, contains salicylic acid. So all 3 products contain salicylic acid. Both of these are just daily washes, and then this one as an overnight serum. And moving on, my love, to the final section, which are some hair care products. All of these products are brands that I've used before. Some products I haven't actually tried, but I have tried the brand and love the brand. I'll start off with the one-off that I have, which is the Tresemme shampoo. This is the Luxurious Moisture shampoo for dry, damaged hair. I don't think I particularly have damaged hair, but I do have quite dry hair, and my hair is relaxed anyway, so I like to go for products that are safe for damage because it just adds that extra nourishment and extra goodness back into your hair. I'm sure most of us have tried this Tresemme. I just love the way it goes on. I feel like it gives my hair really good clean. What else is there to say about it? And the last two products I got are from the Shea Moisture range. I've never actually used either of these two products before. I do normally use this Shea Moisture, which is the Jamaican Black Castor Oil leave-in conditioner, which I think everyone knows this. It is so good, smells gorgeous, so good on the hair, but it's a leave-in conditioner. I was actually looking for another conditioner that I could put on and then rinse off. This one is a leave-in or rinse-out conditioner. When I saw that, I just grabbed it because I thought that is perfect. Sometimes I want things that I wash off, sometimes I want things that I leave on. I'm a bit indecisive at times, so this works both ways, and I love that. It says for curly, coily, shrinkage-prone hair, and it's got flaxseed oil in it. Of course, it's sulfate free. I just love the brand of Shea Moisture. I feel like the products tend to be very natural, very nourishing. This actually also has red palm oil and cocoa butter, so a lot of ingredients that I love, and I think I'm going to really like this as well. Then the other is the Raw Shea Butter Deep Treatment Mask, and this one contains sea kelp and argan oil, and that's what that looks like. So it's a mask that you leave on, I think it said 5 minutes, but you can have a deeper conditioning treatment for half hour. Just cover your hair up. A nice intensive moisturizing conditioning mask, I hope, and then I'll follow through with my absolute go-to leave-in conditioner. I did actually also get some face wipes. This is the Nivea Daily Essentials Refreshing Cleansing Wipes with 0% alcohol. I know that generally face wipes aren't the best thing to take your makeup off and things like that. Well, they don't actually really take your makeup off. They're quite physically abrasive on the skin, so not necessarily ideally what you would use. But I have to be honest, I do often use face wipes as my third cleanser, if that makes sense. I tend to double cleanse, so once I've double cleansed, I then like to go in with 1 or 2 face wipes just to remove anything that hasn't been removed yet, any excess dirt or makeup. I will use a face wipe for that. So I'm not being too abrasive on my skin because I've already double cleansed. This is like the triple cleanse, if you like. And then following on from that, I will use micellar water on a cotton pad to again take off any excess that's left. And then I'll follow up with things like my glycolic acids or my serums and moisturizers and so on. I tend to use ones that either have micellar water infused in them or just generally seem quite good on the skin. Not too harsh. The fact that it has no alcohol, that's great for me, really. My loves, that is the end of today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. It's very much appreciated. And please like this video, comment down below. I'd love to have a little bit of engagement with you guys to know which of these products you liked, which ones you already use, which ones you'd like to try. I hope everyone stays super safe in these times. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you very shortly. Thank you so much for watching. This is The Fab Life. Take care.